Hey everyone, Sean Lynham here. Going to shoot a video for you to teach you how some of the top listers in the country are, winning more listing appointments, and also how they're being compensated at a higher level versus the competition. So with our clients right now, we're working on the 2015 business plan, and one of the key things that I'm always trying to help people do is increase their income per sale through, commissions and fees. But that will be an objection in the absence of value. So we're going to show you how, one, we start to position us versus the competition, and how we add more value than anybody else, and we receive, additional compensation for that value. So this is Mr. Consumer right here. He's neither happy nor sad, positive or negative, but in his mind, he has questions, right? He has questions of, are all realtors created equal? And he kind of knows that they're not, but he really doesn't know, really what they do, and, why they receive the paychecks that they receive, and how one's different from the other. So he has a narrow perception of the realtors, right? So what we want to do is a couple things. One, position ourselves differently, add tons of value, and know that people make buying, investing decisions based on pain, not pleasure, based on pain. We are conditioned to do anything we possibly can to avoid pain, okay? And we want to make the pain of doing business with anybody else very high, the pain of doing business with us very low, and position us differently and add value. So let's get into how we do that. So first and foremost, the first thing that we do is have a very professional presentation, right? We're a marketing and negotiating firm, which means our fiduciary responsibility to our clients is market their home, and we're gonna cover listings here, okay? So market their home, negotiate the equity in their home, and keep them legal, right? And if we want to be seen as a marketing expert, our presentation better, just in and of itself, show that we are the marketing expert, right? So the presentation and our marketing plan. So we have a 151-step VIP seller program that is proven, designed to sell your house fast and for top dollar, right? So we have a professional presentation and a VIP seller program with 151 steps to get their home sold fast for top dollar. The average agent has in their marketing arsenal the 3 Ps, which is put it on the MLS, put a sign in the yard, and pray that it sells, right? That's not us. Okay, so they got the 3 Ps. They may or may not have a listing presentation. You'd be surprised at how many people don't. And so already, to come down to positioning as a marketer, that's the first thing that we do. Professional presentation, our 151-step program. Okay, so now we're already positioned differently in this guy's mind. So the next thing that we have is we tell our clients in our presentation that year after year after year, the #1 realtor complaint, according to NAR, says that people never hear from their agent. Communication, right? The #1 complaint is communication, Mr. Seller. And what we do is we have a communication guarantee where if you don't hear from me every Tuesday or every 7 days or every 10, whatever it is, they can fire us. Our job as a listing agent is to communicate the market to them and continually communicate the market to them. And we put that in writing, right? So they're going to hear from us, and we're going to communicate, and we're going to communicate well. This guy up here, they're now thinking that they're never going to hear from the other guy because 70% or whatever the stats may be, according to the survey, say that they're not going to hear from this guy. And it's not us saying that, it's NAR saying that, right? So we're removing or solving the #1 problem or complaint with a communication guarantee, okay? So what's next? Hiring us, they are hiring a team of specialists, right? They are hiring a team of specialists. You know, me as the agent, I'm a marketing, negotiating specialist, keep you legal, right? That's what we receive our commissions for because that's our fiduciary responsibility. Transaction coordinators, professional photographers, whatever the case may be, we're communicating the value of hiring a team of specialists versus a generalist. Okay, so it's positioning and value. Team of specialists or a generalist, right? So, and even if you're a single agent, you still have a team. You still have maybe a photographer. You still have a broker. You still have vendors. You still have title companies. Whatever the case may be, there are still other people that this has this person's best interest in mind, and they're going to transact with throughout the process. So we want to communicate the value of a team of specialists versus the generalist. Next, when we go into a listing appointment, we have to, everybody has to be armed with market data, okay? So it's not me telling you what your home is worth, it's the market. And the only way that they're going to get that is through data, okay? So when we're sitting down with someone, someone's always going to be the expert. So is it going to be us or is it going to be the client? Right? And the best, fastest way to be positioned as the expert is to have the data in hand versus your competition who's coming in and you're asking how they get to their price and they're not really sure or they're taking your word for it, meaning you, the client, are the expert, and they don't have the data. Right? So you need to be armed with the data to be positioned as the expert so you can get your price versus, their price. So right now, again, we're showing more value, we're showing more marketing, we have guarantees that are solving problems versus the competition who doesn't have any of these things, right? So there's still one pain left in doing business with us versus the competition. And that is the risk of being tied into a long-term contract. That risk is what? Pain. Because they don't want to be tied into a long-term contract with someone who's not doing their job that they're unhappy with. So, what we have in our business and my clients is a risk reversal. So you can call it an easy exit agreement, you can call it a satisfaction guarantee, a fire me guarantee, I don't care what you call it, but we communicate that, our job is to exceed your expectations, right? And our job is to exceed your expectations every 24 hours. And if something were to ever go wrong, please bring it to my attention. Give me 24 hours to fix it. If I can't fix it, you can fire me, right? So now they have zero risk in doing business with us versus being stuck into a long-term contract from an agent that they're never going to hear from, with a marketing plan that's not going to get their home sold fast and for top dollar. That all ties into pain, right? So this pain is very high now for the competition, and the pain to do business with us is very low, okay? So value ladder is high here, low here, positioning's high here, low here. Now, once we've done our job, it's not all doctors are paid the same, not all lawyers are paid the same. So why are all realtors paid the same? We shouldn't be. When we provide more value and they're hiring a team and do more in marketing, we should be compensated for that additional value. So I think a friend of mine said it best when he says, if your clients were on trial, what would they do? They would hire the best attorney that they could afford. And if they couldn't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. That one that will be appointed to you is the public defender that you probably do not want representing you at trial. Okay, so again, this should not be compensated the same as this. And that's how we start increasing our income per sale while winning, more listing appointments. So anyway, I hope this video served you, and if you like this, please like or share the video. And if you have any questions, just post the questions below. And if we were to put together a training program that kind of covers how to win more listings and get a professional presentation, if that's something that you would be interested in, please comment below or private message me and just say I'm in. And if we get enough people, we probably put something like this together and help people out to go into a listing presentation like this versus this. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk soon.